Hello everyone and welcome to the Winsple talk show. Today we are glad to share our screen with Avril. She is a person who believes in delivering results. She is ACC and the Mindset Reset, Mindfulness and EI coach, and she is voted among the top 10 female coach in 2021. So let's start the conversation with her. Hi Avril.
Hello, Priya.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I just wanted to tell you at the beginning of the conversation that you're somebody who's very inspirational, especially being so young. And I wish you all the best. And if you ever need anything, I'm always here for you.
Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much. It's so sweet of you. So, Avril, while introducing you, I took so many certifications named like ACC, Mind Reset, Mindfulness. So you are into so many things. So what motivates you to do all these things?
I started off only as being an energy therapist. And then I decided that I wanted to further my expertise in different areas because I found that a lot of people who come to me need different forms of treatment, therapy, or coaching. So as an ACC, ICF coach, I coach people either as executive coaching or life coaching, even teenagers. I coach teenagers and children. Okay. As an energy therapist, I work with the chakras and nadis and the energy of the body. I also do subconscious reprogramming with the subconscious mind. And then as a mindfulness, mindset, reset, and emotional intelligence coach and teacher, I show people how they can find happiness by changing their mindset, how they can find joy in their lives through mindfulness, and how they can become more emotionally available for themselves and others. So different things may benefit different people, and that's why I thought, why not, get certifications in different things so that I can help varied people in different ways.
Okay, so you took the certifications to initiate to help other people, and I think that's a great concept. That's a great idea. So, like just right now, you said about nadis and chakras. So, what exactly they are?
So chakras are energy systems in the body. They are along the spine. They are vortexes of energy. Nadis feed the chakras. So nadis are meridians. They're called meridians. So when you see people who do acupressure or acupuncture, they tap on certain parts, or they put pins, or certain types of pins in certain parts of the body. They're stimulating the energy there because the energy is blocked. When the energy is blocked in a person's meridians, you have pain, sluggishness, anxiety, depression, different things like that. So if the meridians and the nadis are open, we have more than 82,000 nadis according to Ayurveda Shastra. Mm-hmm. If those are open, then they feed energy and positivity and all into the chakras, which are 7 major chakras in the body. They feed positivity and energy into the chakras. And the chakras are along the spine, they face outwards and they look like flowers. And they move in a clockwise direction when they are healthy at a constant speed. Each of them has a specific function. For example, your Mooladhara chakra is all about your identity, your family history, how much strength, how much energy you have. Your Kundalini energy is basically in your Mooladhara chakra. Swadhisthana chakra is the sacral chakra where you have creativity, your sexual passions. Then you have the Manipura chakra, which is above the navel. Then you have the Anahata chakra in the center of the chest. Then the Vishuddhi at the throat. The Agnya chakra just above the forehead. Just above the eyebrows where we wear our bindis. And the Sahasrara chakra is where, Muslims or Jews wear a cap. Mm-hmm. So all these chakras, upper and lower chakras, they act together. Mm-hmm. So if one is imbalanced, it affects the other. Okay. So they work together. It's a beautiful system where they cooperate and they work together.
Okay. So you are into all these things. So could you share any, deeper technique which we can use like for mindfulness or mind reset or anything? if possible?
Sure. So when you're doing work with chakras, it's always better to do it with a pranic healer, a Reiki healer, or an EFT practitioner. So I do pranic healing. I'm a certified pranic healer and I'm a certified EFT. I'm not a certified Reiki healer. I go to people, to a special person for Reiki. So I don't advise to clean out your chakras and energize your chakras on your own or even your meridians. Though I can show you at the end of this class, I can do a short tapping session or EFT to do with the meridians, which is safe. You can use it for maintenance every day. For mindfulness, the number one criteria for mindfulness kriya is to be aware. Okay. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? How am I acting? So now we are talking, you and I. So in this moment, what am I thinking? I am focused on what you're asking me. So I'm completely present with you here. Though my mother's in the kitchen, my puppy is, my dog is somewhere, I'm not focused on them. I'm focused completely on you. So I'm aware, I'm here, I'm in the present moment because I want to be. So mindfulness is being aware in the present moment on purpose without any blame, shame, guilt, regret. So I'm not in the past and I'm not in the future. I'm here. So the number one thing for mindfulness is you need to be aware. Because a lot of us nowadays are not aware. All our problems start with not being aware. For example, if your head is paining every single day or every second day and you notice and you just take a Disprin or you take a painkiller, what are you doing? You're not being aware that there is pain. So I'm feeling pain. So what should I do about it? It's happening every second day. It's like this. It's like this. You're not dissecting it. You're just taking something to numb the pain because you want to get over it. So that is not mindfulness. That's mindlessness. You're acting mindlessly. Arey, pain aa gaya, why it's so disturbing? I want to go out for a party. I want this pain to go. Tablet le liya. What happens? The pain will subside, but it will come back. Because pain is always trying to tell you something. So whoever is listening, if you have pain, the body is talking to you. It's trying to tell you something. So pay attention. What is this pain? Where is the pain? And with mindfulness, we can even reduce the pain. By paying attention to the pain, it seems counterproductive. But when you're paying attention to the pain with the intention of reducing it, you can actually reduce the pain. So attention and intention comes from awareness.
Got it. So basically, जब भी हमें like हम अपने body में change feel करते हैं, if we feel any change in our body, or if our head is paining continuously, or if there's something wrong in our body, we usually think that it's a physical problem. But mostly it is not. It is in our mind. We need to do mindfulness things. So we are, yeah.
Absolutely right. You got it in the first take. It's very important, and I'm so glad that you got it. Anything in the body, when the body is going through anything, it's because the mind is trying to communicate with us through the body. For example, also, let me give you an example when people get irritated. Okay, we all get irritated. I'm a mindfulness coach. I also get irritated because I'm not enlightened. So I also get irritated, right? How do you handle irritability? Somebody is irritating you. So, you're getting angry. First, you notice this person is irritating me. Then, why is this person irritating me? What can I do about it? Instead of simply shouting at the person, or instead of simply, abusing the person, or just, behaving irrationally, you question it. Why is it happening? What is happening? Who is irritating me? So again, that's a mental thing. You can't see it in the body, but your mind is disturbed. A lot of us, our minds are disturbed all the time. We can't think straight. We can't concentrate. We can't focus. We're constantly distracted. So once you understand that this is my trigger, this is the way I think, this is the way I feel, then you can develop a relationship with yourself based on honesty. It's okay, I get irritated. It's okay, I don't like the way I look. It's okay, I have to do this. I haven't achieved this. It's okay, I'll do it. But you're mindful about it. So you'll take mindful action towards what you want to achieve.
Okay, so basically it means to understand yourself why these mood swings are happening in my body. How can I cure it instead of instantly coming to the reaction, ki, okay, shouting on someone or doing something else? We should first learn how our body works. And
Absolutely.
it helps, and mindfulness and mind reset things helps to understand our body and how we can improve it and get over all these things.
Yeah. So first you have to have mindfulness if you want to change your mental states, if you want to change your physical
Mm-hmm.
body, if you want to change your emotions, the way you feel. So if you want to change your thoughts, if you want to change your feelings, if you want to change your health, anything you want to change, first you have to have mindfulness. Then you have to shift your mindset. Supposing now you have mindfulness that I am a stubborn person.
Mm-hmm.
Now, stubbornness is not good, right?
Yes.
Determination and stubbornness is different. Stubbornness is a little negative. It's in Hindi we say she's very she's very stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
But determination is different. She wants to do something. Usme, she wants to kuch karke dikhana hai. She's determined. Koshish kar rahi hai. So we don't want to be stubborn, we want to be determined. So how do you change stubbornness into determination? First, by understanding what makes me stubborn. When am I stubborn? How am I stubborn? In which area of my life am I stubborn? That comes when you're aware by applying your attention to your intention.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, then you decide, okay, I've been stubborn for 20 years, but I can change.
Okay.
Most people say, nahi yaar, I'm over 40, I can't change. I'm over 30, I can't change. It's all bullshit. You can change at any age. People at 90 are changing.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you can make the body, if you have a fever, you don't say, "Arey, I have a fever, I can't change. I'll have fever only. मुझे क्या लेना है? दवाई से क्या होगा? I'll remain like this only." So if you can change your body, why can't you change your mind? Because everything starts in the mind. So if you can change the body, you can change your mind. So once you have awareness through mindfulness, then you have the mindset that, okay, stubbornness is not good for me. I can be determined, but I shouldn't be stubborn because it's hurting me, it's hurting people. That mindset then makes you change. And it takes about 21 days to change. So don't think if you wake up the next day and say, "Arey, again I'm stubborn. I'm so stupid. I'm so foolish. I can't even do anything."
Okay.
No. Self-love. You must have self-love, self-acceptance. And with self-love and acceptance, you will change your behavior through mindset training.
Okay. So do any positive affirmations play any part in this?
Yes. Positive affirmations are like a double-edged sword. So, it can either harm you or hurt you. So, for example, when people say, I'll use an affirmation like everybody wants to be rich or everybody wants to lose weight, right? So, we'll take the rich one, okay? So, everybody puts up on their vision board a big house with one pool, one BMW car, okay? And every day you look at that vision board. But you're not stupid. No, we are not stupid. So, in your mind, you're living. So, in reality, अगर आप रियलिटी में हैं तो आप देखेंगे कि अरे अभी तो मेरे पास सिर्फ 1 BHK है. अभी मैं सिर्फ 1 BHK में रह रही हूँ. How am I going to go there? अभी हो ही नहीं सकता. 1 BHK to multi-million dollar house. How will it happen? So those kind of things don't work because you can't fool your mind to that extent that you're living in a small house and suddenly in 1 year you're going to live in a big thing. It can happen. But it's very difficult for most people. So you have to be very reasonable. So what you have to do is, you have to choose a date and say that by so-and-so date, I have accomplished this. I am living in my dream house by so-and-so date. Now you have to see what's realistic for you. If you think that in 1 year you can live in that house, then put the date, end date. But if you think it's not possible, don't do that because you'll be saying affirmations for the rest of your life. Affirmations are based on the law of attraction. Okay. So if you're feeling sad and if you're feeling dejected that I'm living in a 1 BHK, how will I be able? It will never work. But if you have faith in yourself that after 2 years, because you have a plan, you have made a plan, in 6 months, my income is going to be this much. What am I doing? I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. See, every plan, when Shah Jahan decided to build the Taj Mahal, he didn't just imagine in his mind or 8 saal mein ho gaya. He had a plan. He made a drawing. He got people to come and work. That's called taking action. 99% of people who come to me, they don't want to take action. They want to come, they want to take advice, but they don't want to take action. Law of attraction does not work like that. Law of attraction says you will manifest what you are. If you are lazy, if you don't want to take action, will the law of attraction help you? No. Because even for a seed to grow, you have to put water. You need sunlight. So affirmations work, Priya, but they have to be done scientifically. They don't work if you simply say them. You have to believe them. You have to take action on them. You have to visualize them. It's completely all your senses and your heart has to be aligned in that affirmation. If your heart, if one of the senses is not aligned, affirmations don't come true. That's why I said it's a double-edged sword.
Okay, so basically हम whatever we want in our life, हमें जो भी चाहिए वो pen down करके we need to start working towards it. We should start giving 100% to our work to make it true. Then the law of attraction will play a role over there. If we start working, हम चुपचाप सोते रहे और कहेंगे कि कल हम अमीर बन जाएंगे, that is not going to happen. It
exactly. I mean, you are a very good example. You started doing this talk show because you wanted to do the talk show. You wanted to tell people's inspiring stories, women's inspiring stories. If you only thought about it and said, I will do it, I can see myself interviewing so and so, I can do this. Yes, in my mind it is very firm. But you didn't take any step. You didn't you didn't start a YouTube channel. You didn't get a team. You didn't contact people. You didn't reach out to women. Would you and I be talking today?
No.
Simple. You wanted this. You wanted to have a platform. You got the platform because the law of attraction pushed you in the right direction because you took action. Inspired action. Inspired action. You were inspired.
Yes. And the best thing about you is you explain with practical examples. You relate with the person's life and then explain to them कि ये वो ऐसे and वो. I think that's the best about. So do you have any early bird offers and कुछ भी ऐसा, like are you planning to give early bird offers to the people who will registered now or anything?
So at the moment, I have my own platform on avrilsqs.com. So they can go there. They can go to courses. I have 2 free courses at the moment. I have a course called Heal Your Life, which is a combination of energy therapy that we just spoke about. I'm also a yoga teacher. So we have yoga there. Then there is a meditation. And then there is an action plan. So you get 4 things together in just 45 minutes. There are 12 classes. 12 special classes, curated classes. In each class, you get yoga, meditation, energy therapy, and action plans. And it's at a 90% discount. So right now, for 12 classes, it's only 999. And because it's my birthday in April, I've extended this offer for April and May. Then I have a Shakti program, which is a 12-week program for women, where I've taken 12 areas of a woman's life. And I show women how to become, 100% in those areas. For example, self-love, self-esteem, self-worthiness, communication, how to build your career in a man's world, adrenal fatigue, imposter syndrome, or how to develop a spiritual connection with yourself, body shaming, how to not shame yourself. We always talk about body shaming, other people shaming us. But I was also a body shamer because I was in show business. So no matter how thin I was, how nice I looked, I always thought I was horrible. So nowadays also, if people, say anything to me, I say, please don't body shame me. I'm happy with my body. Yes, I put on weight. Yes, I'm having problems with my weight. I'm fine. I love myself just the way I am. I've learned to love myself even with 10 kilos extra. I don't have to be size 0 to love myself. I love myself. So we shame ourselves as women. And we tell other people not to shame us. Other people won't stop shaming you. You need to tell them, don't shame me. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, no matter what anybody else says, I love you. So we talk about body shaming, many things. So I've given 2 weeks of that course for free. So in that, you will get a 45-minute class of yoga, a 15-minute energy cleansing, a 20-minute curated meditation with binaural beats, and you will get a 15-minute action plan for each area. So there are two areas we've taken: self-love, self-awareness. So those two also are free. And again, the course is running at a 50% discount because it's for women. And then I have a course on another platform for mindfulness. I have packages for therapy. So people come to me for one-on-one therapy. I'll curate a package according to what they want. Do they want coaching? Do they want therapy? Do they want meditation? Do they want mindfulness? I'm curating packages for people one-on-one. So that is also at a 25% discount. So lots of offers. People just need to go to avrilsqs.com and call the number there, or book a free call. I even do 20-minute free calls. So I do a lot of free work for people because everybody needs a starting point. Everybody needs a helping hand. So my analogy is when a baby first starts to walk, you hold the baby's hands and you say, come on, darling, walk. Chalo beta, ek pav, sirf ek pav aage dalo. Okay. Then the baby starts walking. Now, after that, too many free things and too many discounts, people don't take it seriously. Yes. Once you start walking, even the mother will leave the child's hand. The mother's not holding my hand now, no, and telling me, come on, Avril, walk. At some point in time, you have to take that decision that I have to walk on my own. That means sign up for a course and do the course. Okay. Most people in life who want help, who want therapy, who want coaching, the reason, and I'm not saying this, many people, Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, Lisa Nichols, international famous coaches will tell you, the number one reason why people who do free courses never succeed in life is because it was free. Because जब कुछ free में मिलता है ना, तो उसकी अहमियत मालूम नहीं है, उसकी importance मालूम नहीं है, क्योंकि free में है ना, you have not invested anything. So I would suggest do the free courses and then see, do I want to pursue it? Has it helped me? If it has helped you, then pursue it.
Yes. And go to the topics you are like highlighting it, like self-awareness, self-worthiness, and many others. I think it's a great initiative. आज में क्या हो रहा है कि हम दूसरों से एक्सपेक्ट करता है कि अदर पर्सन विल लव अस एंड देन वी विल स्टार्ट लविंग आवरसेल्फ, बट सेल्फ लव शुड बी देयर. जब तक आप खुद को एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते आप जैसे हो, हाउ कैन यू एक्सपेक्ट दैट समवन एल्स विल love you and all those things. And I think the topics which you are highlighting it's a great part, and you are giving on 50% discount especially for women. I think that's a great initiative. So could be like any client came to you, any women client or any man client came to you, जिसमें मतलब जो कुछ स्पेशली हो जाता है ना कि ये स्पेशल कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस था, ये बहुत दिल के पास था ये एक्सपीरियंस मेरे, दो हर एक्सपीरियंस आपका अच्छा होगा आई फील, बट एक ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस रह जाता है जो दिमाग में होता है, जो आपको मोटिवेट करता है कि अव्रिल यू मेड दैट पर्सन हैप्पी, लेट्स मेक अ वर्ल्ड अ बेटर प्लेस. तो कोई ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस आई वांट टू लिसन.
Okay, that's a tough question, Priya, because I think all my clients who come to me, touch wood, are happy with me. And they all have wonderful experiences. One experience that comes to mind is there was a lady who came to me. She was in a very bad state because she was planning to leave her husband, but was very, very scared because there was a lot of emotional, physical abuse. She also had a son. He was, maybe around 9 or 10. And she had been also sexually abused in her own life. Lost her mother when she was just a baby. Her mother left. And went off somewhere else. So her father brought her up, her aunties brought her up, but in the family she had some sexual abuse. And when she came to me, she didn't even have money. She wanted to do therapy. So I did, so I helped her and I did the therapy, the first session for free. And then I said, you pay me, because also when we do therapy, I was doing energy therapy with her and life coaching together. In energy therapy, and you can check this out with any good energy therapist or healer. In energy therapy, we believe that nothing in the universe comes for free.
Okay.
So the energy therapy is never going to be completely effective if there's no exchange, because money is an energy. Money is an energy. Printed money, coin money, they are all forms. Coin is metal, thing is printed is paper. But the essence of money is energy. That's why we worship Lakshmi, because she's energy of money, right? So I told this girl, I said, you pay me whatever you want, but we have to do some kind of an exchange because it won't be effective. So she came with her wedding jewelry and she gave it to me.
Okay.
And she said, you keep this jewelry with you. And if I don't pay you at the end of, we had planned to do seven to 8 sessions. She said, if I don't pay you by the 6th session, I won't come back for 7 and 8. You can keep it. I was never going to keep it, but I just took it because I wanted that energy to be there, because she also had that invested feeling. Now, why? I'll just explain to people, because people will say it's all BS. Because how can it be that the universe? Let me ask you a question. If there is no rain, can there be sun? If there is no sun, can there be rain? If there is no night, can there be day? No. Basically, the universe always has to have an exchange. There is no void in the universe. There always is an exchange. Because of the sun, you get rain. Because of the rain, you get crops. Because of the crops, you get plants. Because of the plants, we eat. Because of this, animals survive. So you see, it's a cycle of life. So if there is no exchange of energy between a therapist, as an energy therapist who's using the universal energy to heal you, if there is no exchange of energy, will that be successful?
No.
So this was taught to us by the founder of pranic healing, Grandmaster Choa Koksu. He taught us this. Okay. Because a lot of people would say, Are, I don't have money, do a healing for me for free. You're supposed to be a healer. How can you ask for money? So we used to have these problems. So I went to him and I asked him, before he passed on, I said, Guruji, what to do? He said, this is it. We are not asking for money because we want the money. We are asking it because we are following universal laws. Like the law of attraction is a law. The law of gravity is a law. So to cut the long story short, this girl came, she gave me her jewelry. She worked with me for 4 weeks. Her father had a house. He had kept a house for her. But when she left her husband, he thought it was like a kalanka tika. So, he said, I'm not giving you the house now. After 4 weeks, she came to me and she said, my father has signed the house onto my name.
Okay.
My child is now staying with me and my husband has agreed to give me a divorce. And then we found her a job. And now she is a successful secretary. She's drawing more than 1 lakh a month. Her son is a teenager. He's going to a very good school. She attends all my programs now. Even if they're a webinar for 1 hour, she will come. I talk to her still. This happened in 2017.
Oh.
Still we're friends. I keep in touch with all my clients. If they need any help, I'm always there. So this gave me a lot of happiness because she proved that you can do anything if you make your mind up. You can do anything. There's nothing you can't do if you make your mind up. It has to come from within.
Yeah, great. And though the story is best, but I found the best part ki while tweeting to the clients, while giving them the services, you highlight the other part also of social things like Kala Tika, the way you told. So I think साथ में you are doing many other works. Like you are highlighting this important social work जैसे आज हो रहा है, sexual harassment, abuse, and you yourself use the word kala tika, kalank, and all those things. So I think while doing the work, while giving the services to the people, you are also highlighting very important part of our society, and I think that's a great part. It's commendable, and I loved it because everyone cannot highlight these parts. हर किसी को होता है कि चलो अपना काम करते चलो एंड सब कुछ करते चलो, and you also like you are giving 50% off for women and all those things, so you are contributing to the society somewhere, and I think that's a great thing. So while going through your profile, I just found one word. It's Kundalini. Sorry. So and you told that it works in relationship. एंड रिलेशनशिप आज प्रॉब्लम्स बहुत ही कॉमन है, वो मे बी भाई बहन में हो, जहाँ गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड में हो. तो आई वांट टू नो हाउ डज इट वर्क.
So Kundalini energy is basically known as Chi in Chinese medicine. It's known as prana in Sanskrit. Kundalini is another word for Chi or prana. It's your life force energy. So when a child is born, it comes out with life force energy. Otherwise the child won't be born. So if we are alive, you and I are talking now, we have Kundalini energy. It is in our perineum. Perineum is right in the middle of your male or female genitals and your anus. So your male and female genitals, then there is a perineum and then is your anus. So it's right in the center and it sits in the Mooladhara Chakra, which is the basic chakra or the root chakra, the first chakra of your body, the first major chakra of your body. It sits there. Now, what I show people to do through the vehicle of Kundalini Yoga, which is a specific yoga dating back to the Upanishads, where it is a form of Raja Yoga practice. It belongs to the highest yoga tantra, Raja Yoga practice, where we show people how to activate the Kundalini. Because we have a storehouse of energy that we can use for anything. If you want to become a great sadhu, a great sant, a great bhakt, you can activate that into spiritual energy. If you want to become a multi-millionaire, you can activate it into money energy. If you want to become a philanthropist, whatever you want to do. So, a lot of people don't understand that you can fix your relationships with your own energy. You can't fix a relationship with someone else's energy. You can fix a relationship only with your own energy. So we show people how to release this energy through specific mudras, asanas, breathing meditations, and with visualizations, and certain asanas and poses which are combined in a kriya.
Okay.
So a kriya will have certain asanas. So if you see on my website under Heal Your Life, each Kundalini yoga which I have done over there is for, say, relationships, for fatigue, for adrenal fatigue, for mental well-being, for reproduction. That means in that Kundalini yoga class, there'll be a kriya. In that kriya, there'll be about 15 asanas. Then there'll be meditations. There'll be certain mudras which we use to activate certain elements to open out the Kundalini energy, certain motions, a lot of hip motions. When this Kundalini energy is activated, we use certain Mula bandhas, Udhyana bandha, we use certain bandhas or locks to bring the energy up. So it comes up, and it comes up right till the crown. And then we activate that energy into the heart, into the organs, into the different chakras. And we activate those chakras. So if your heart has no love, you can't be in a relationship. If you don't love yourself, you can't be in a relationship. If your Vishuddhi chakra is closed, you will not be able to communicate. You may want to say many things to your partner, or your partner may want to say many things to you, but your Vishuddhi chakra is closed, so you can't communicate.
Okay.
So that's why in a relationship, it's not just the physical relationship, right? It's the mental, emotional, spiritual, communication. So we work with Kundalini Yoga to heal relationships, to heal illnesses, to heal the mind, to heal your own sexuality, to heal all parts of you. Because in Kundalini Yoga, we believe we have 10 bodies. Physical body is only one. There are other bodies also. The mind has 3 different parts. The energy body has 6 different parts. The soul is one part. The physical body is one part. So all these 10 together, if they are not functioning properly, something or the other goes wrong. Okay. So does that make, is it a good answer for you, or is...
Yes, it is. I think it plays a very important part in the relationships. So Avril, finally, I want to know what credentials you hold and how people should be aware about the certified coaches.
Yeah. So this is something that I very strongly believe in, because everybody is now a life coach. You go on Instagram, everybody is a life coach, everybody is a speaker. And when you talk to these people, you find out that they are not certified. They made themselves a life coach with their experience. They made themselves a healer because they feel they have healing powers. They made themselves a mindfulness or an emotional intelligence coach because they practice mindfulness. But that's not the way to teach, because a teacher is a guru in a certain sense. My teachers are my gurus. A lot of people, they ask me, shall we, can we call you Avrils G or Guru G? I say, no. I'm not comfortable with those terms. But they often say, but you are our guru, you changed our lives. And I'm very humbled by that. But why, how can a teacher, when they are given so much of respect, how can a teacher teach something that they haven't formally learned? For example, if you don't have an MBA and you say you're an MBA, you may know the job, but do you know the structure? Do you know the qualifications? Do you have those qualifications? So if you say you're a life coach, which institution certified you? If you say you're a pranic healer, which institution certified you? How many hours of practice do you have? If you're going to teach meditation, how many hours of meditation have you done under a formal coach? If you say you're an author, where is the book you've written? So it's very important for people not to be fooled, because people who are authentic coaches, healers, mindfulness people, whatever, they get into trouble. They get a bad reputation because then, you go to one, and it's happened to me many times, where people have gone to a so-called therapist or so-called whatever, come to me and said, I'm completely messed up. I don't know what is happening. Will you do the same thing to me? I can't blame them when they're asking me that question, because they've been to somebody who they trusted. See, a person comes to you, they trust you with their life. They tell you all their deepest, darkest secrets. You must know how to talk, how to be, how to coach, how to guide, how to heal. You must have that practice. So I think it's very important for people to be aware that before you go to anybody for help, please check them out absolutely from top to bottom. Like if you go to buy your makeup, you'll try the makeup on. You won't just put it on and say, okay, I'm going. If you go to buy a dress, you'll try the dress on. You just won't buy the dress. Same thing. One of my gurus, His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, His Holiness, when I was choosing my gurus, I have 4 gurus in Buddhism. I'm a formal Buddhist. So when I was choosing, His Holiness would always say, be a spy, check up on your guru, ask them questions, put them to the test, only then accept a guru. Because once you accept a guru, that guru becomes like the next thing to the divine. The guru is a stepping stone to the divine, if it's a spiritual guru. So why will you choose a guru who's got sexual misconduct, who is accused of some scam, who is raping young minor boys? Why would you choose a guru? You won't, right?
Yeah, definitely.
The same thing with a teacher, with a coach, with a mindfulness person, anybody you go to, please apply the same principles. Because I have seen, Priya, a lot of people have been scarred, have been hurt. People have gone for Kundalini awakening, they've gone mad. Because somebody pulled up their energy to the third eye, then they didn't know how to change the energy. You must know what to do with the energy, at the third eye. The person goes mad. Because over here, if you don't know how to sublimate the energy, they say third eye awakening. If you don't know how to do it, please don't encourage people to do it. Because there are people who become schizophrenic, they become mad, they have multiple personality disorders, they start imagining things. It's very dangerous. Please check out people before you go for help. That's why all my certifications are on my website. All my certifications are on LinkedIn. Because people should know, what are we paying her for? Is she good?
Yes, definitely. We should check before. For example, जब हम कुछ खाते हैं, हम देखते हैं वो खाना खाने लायक है कि नहीं है, क्या वो फूड पॉइजनिंग तो नहीं कर देगा. सो आई थिंक कुछ भी स्टेप लेने से पहले वी शुड चेक कि हम किसके पास जा रहे हैं, हम क्या कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, हम क्या करने जा रहे हैं, एंड चेक द अदर पर्सन कि उस पर्सन के पास क्या टाइटल है, क्या सर्टिफिकेशंस है. तो आई थिंक आपने बहुत एक इम्पॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट निकाला है इसका, ताकि एक बार हम एनर्जी से प्ले कर देते हैं तो उसको वापस लेके आना, पोजीशन में लेके आना, दिस समवन कैन डू विद हु हैव एक्सपीरियंस. कोई नॉर्मली चलता रोड पे चलता इंसान नहीं कर सकता. तो आई थिंक वी शुड चेक बिफोर गोइंग टू एनीवन. सो टू ऑल द व्यूअर्स हु आर वाचिंग दिस, लेट मी टेल यू, एवरिल इससे पहले बहुत ही फेमस अभी भी हैं, बॉलीवुड में थे, एंड शी वाज हैविंग एवरीथिंग एंड शी यूज्ड टू सिंग, डांस एंड मैनी मोर. सो एवरिल, इतना आपके पास लाइमलाइट था, इतने आप फेमस थे, सो व्हाट मेड यू टू चेंज द प्रोफेशन? क्या सोच के आपने एक फेमस कंफर्टेबल जगह छोड़ के आपने शिफ्ट करने के बारे में सोचा?
The short answer is I was not happy.
Okay.
So I thought that with money, fame, fans, respect of my fans, traveling the world, eating, drinking, I thought I would, that is, everybody thinks that is happiness. Even show business now, my friends, they all equate happiness with eating, drinking, smoking, sex, this. They cannot be alone. So during the pandemic, I had counseled so many showbiz people because they don't know what to do with themselves alone. It was happening to me. I used to be alone in the house and I used to get scared कि अभी भाई मैं क्या करूँ यहाँ पे, अकेले क्या करूँ? What should I do? So you'll call up anybody. चल हम लोग ड्राइव पे जाते, चल हम लोग वाइन पीते, चल हम लोग ये पार्टी में जाते. just to distract yourself because you're not happy inside. So the short answer is money, fame, boyfriends, girlfriends, drugs, sex, daru, nasha, whatever it is, nothing can bring you true happiness. True happiness is something that you feel inside. So I'm not against having money, having a relationship. I'm not against anything. But you have to understand that another person can't make you happy. An iPhone can't make you happy. A BMW car can't make you happy. If you are already happy, you will appreciate those things more. But if you're not happy to begin with and you're looking to somebody else to fulfill you, Hallmark cards, I'm much older than you. So when we were young, we used to have these cards, Hallmark cards, right? Okay. So in Hallmark cards, they would have these cards. You complete me. You know, there will be two circles and beech mein juda hua hoga. You complete me for Valentine's Day. You make me feel complete. मैं वो कार्ड्स को अभी देख के I you know, in those days when we were small, people say, hi Ram, was lovely, Janu, you complete me. अभी जब मैं देखती हूँ सोचती हूँ मैं ये पागलपन है, बिल्कुल पागलपन है. If you don't love yourself, can somebody else love you? No. That's why the rates of divorce are so high, because initially वो प्यार का जोश होता है, नशा होता है, मतलब हम सब एक दूसरे को अच्छी लाइफ में दिखाए थे. You'll always want to show yourself कि I'm like this, you know. Even makeup निकालने के लिए हम लोग को डर लगता है ना, लड़कियों को पहले. मतलब you always want to show yourself in the best light. After some time, what happens? एक ना एक दिन तो मेकअप निकालना पड़ेगा, एक ना एक दिन तो गुस्सा निकल जाएगा, एक ना एक दिन कुछ कुंदगी निकलेगी. फिर वो टाइम पे क्या होता है? In the beginning, if I ask you, if you're in a relationship with me, if you're a boy and you're in a relationship with me, because I'm heterosexual, so if you're a boy and you're in a relationship with me, in the beginning, you know, it'll be like, Priya, can you please take out the garbage today? You'll say, हाँ जानू, of course. इसमें पूछने की क्या बात है? मैं लेती हूँ ना, अभी जाके लेती हूँ. अभी 2 महीने के बाद, Priya, can you please put the garbage out? कल कचरा वाला आएगा. Can you please put the... एक मिनट. कट टू 6 महीने के बाद, प्रिया, कचरा वाला कल आ रहा है ना, डब्बा रख दो ना बाहर. अरे मैं क्या मेटर हूँ क्या? मैं नौकरानी हूँ क्या? तू क्या कर रहा है? तू क्यों ना जाके डालते वहां? सही है कि नहीं? Why?
2 months बाद ही मैंने ऐसे बोलना था.
हाँ, मैं तो मतलब बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट दे रही हूँ, बट सही है ना? Why? Because we don't have respect and love for ourselves, so how can we have respect and love for others? So the main thing is that you have to learn to respect and love yourself first, and happiness should be there dependent on you. There, you know, like अपने बल पे you should be happy. आत्मनिर्भर होके you should be happy. I, me, myself, I can depend on myself. I know who I am. I may not have everything that I want. I may not have all my ambitions in place, but I'm working towards it. And in this moment, I'm happy. If you wait to be happy, na, you may die before that. Na? यहाँ पे किसने देखा है क्या है? After talking to you, I may just drop dead of a heart attack. Anything can happen.
Yes.
कुछ भी. So why are we waiting to be happy? अरे be happy now, yaar. Be happy now. And the only way to be happy is to examine yourself with mindfulness. What makes me happy? What makes me unhappy? What makes me a better person? What makes me a worse person? Because happiness comes from within. There is a saying in English, happiness is an inside job. So I am Priya, for me, I am in the business of happiness. It is my business to show people how to be happy. I can't make you happy. I can only make myself happy. But I, from being in show business, being unhappy, being egoistic, foolish, impulsive, all sorts of things in show business, insecure, being all that, cut to now, in only a matter of 4-5 years, I changed myself completely. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
Yes, true.
Anyone. We are all special. We are all special. Nobody is superhuman, extraordinary and all. Let's be happy being ordinary and being happy. Let's not keep on striving to be extraordinary. उसमें क्या है? मतलब extra malai, extra ice cream, extra cream, extra side order. इसमें क्या है? Be happy the way you are. Don't wait for anything extra. Extra आ जाएगा when you're happy.
Exactly. So if there is one famous line in Hindi कि पैसा सब कुछ खरीद नहीं सकता. You were having the money but happiness nahi thi, and then you shift to all those things, and now you are trying to make others people happy, which is a great thing. Because अभी ऐसा होता है ना कि हम खुश हैं तो हमें दुनिया से क्या लेना देना, लेट्स एंजॉय आवर लाइफ एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स, बट यू आर मेकिंग अदर पीपल आल्सो हैप्पी, एंड आई थिंक दैट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग कि खुद हैप्पी होकर फिर उसको वर्ल्ड तक पहुंचाना इज अ ग्रेट थिंग. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, डू यू वांट टू से समथिंग?
No, I was just saying, happiness is contagious.
Okay.
See, happy people can be around happy people. Now, if I see somebody who is stubborn or who is, not on my wavelength, I never say anything to them. I move away because I don't want to take away my own happiness, and my happiness is not going to make them happy, because if they are already unhappy, nothing I say or do will make them happy. So what will happen? Oil and water can't mix. So if you're in a higher vibration, you can't mix with a lower vibration. So what is my vision? I dream of the day where, like John Lennon sang in one song, imagine all the people living, in a world of peace. I keep imagining a world where everybody is happy, because happiness is so contagious now that I'm happy, I meet you, you're happy, we meet somebody else, they are happy, everyone is happy. That's what I feel the world should be like.
Yeah, great. And I feel that garbage one thing which you told, I think expectations also play a very important part over there. जब हम expect कर लेते हैं कि that person will throw the garbage at any cost, I think वहाँ पे चीजें कहीं ना कहीं खराब हो जाते हैं. If I'm doing this out of love, okay, let me do it. He or she is doing so much work, मैं कर लेती हूँ. He's busy in other work, but yes, out of love it can go till we die. But एक्सपेक्टेशंस कहाँ पे आ जाती है, या कुछ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आ जाती है, कुछ वैसा आ जाता है, तो वहाँ पे आई थिंक चीजें मिक्सअप हो जाती हैं एंड इट कैन डिस्ट्रॉय इट.
I know something, Priya, I really like what you said, full marks to you. I'm so proud that I'm talking to you, because, for a young person, you're very, very into, you think a lot. You said something so good. Why relationships go wrong? Because we expect other people to do this, we expect them to make us happy, we expect them to take out the garbage, why are we expecting? Arey, hamare bhi haath hai na, you go and do it. If the kachra is worrying you so much, if you want to put the dustbin out, you can walk, you have legs, you have hands. Why can't you do it yourself? Because if you respect yourself, you will understand that if I was busy, would I like somebody to come and disturb me just to take out the garbage? No. So if my husband or my wife is busy, why am I telling them to take out the garbage just because they said they'll do it, but now they are busy? So what will happen if I take out the garbage? Why are you expecting so many things from other people? See, the only person you should expect anything from is yourself. Don't expect anything from mummy, daddy, nana, nani, boyfriend, girlfriend. Don't expect anything from your dog also. The dog will love you. Don't expect love. The dog will give you love. You expect only from yourself, because at the end of the day, you are responsible only to yourself, for yourself, and by yourself.
Yes.
Nothing else matters. The other thing which destroys happiness, Priya, is fear. So, this book which I wrote talks about fear, right? So this is a book
I want to ask about it. First of all, I love the cover page of this book, that pink and black combination. And I have one more, question relating to this book, that the title you put is very, different one. So I want you to tell us ki, like, you should be scared, how 7 key fears can set you free.
Yeah.
So I just want to understand that ye title name kahan se aaya, and what is in this book and all those things.
So you should be scared. So I attended a book challenge where we were told that we have to write a book in 21 days. So my greatest fear was I won't be able to write the book in 21 days. And then I published the book in 21 days. The title you should be scared is, when we were small, they used to scare us, you should be scared of the boogeyman. You should be scared of Bhoot. You should be scared. Why are you not scared? This is going to happen to you. It was like a punishment for us. So that's why I chose the title, You Should Be Scared, because fear is instilled in us from the time we can understand. वहाँ मत जाना, भूत है. ये मत करो, गिर जाएगी. वहाँ मत जाओ, पेड़ के ऊपर मत चढ़ो. girls shouldn't do this. You're not scared. You cannot walk late in the night. What will happen to you? So we are conditioned by fear. If you think about it, Priya, 90% of the actions we do is out of fear.
Yes.
90% of the actions we do is out of fear. Not the fear of what won't happen, the fear of what will happen. Agar if I don't do this, ye ho jayega. If I don't do that, this. So all our mind is colored with fear because fear has been put into our mind since we are children. And we don't understand that the body has 53 trillion cells and each cell has a memory. Each cell has a memory. People should read this book, The Biology of Belief by Dr. Bruce Lipton. Dr. Bruce Lipton is a scientist who explains, and I have done a presentation on this book. I've read the book 4 times and I've done a presentation for senior leaders on this book. I know the book page by page. In this book, he talks about how if you change your belief, you can change anything in your life. And if we can change our fears, we can move past them. So in this book, I talk about 7 fears. And these are all real stories about my private therapy clients whose permission I took. I called, not obviously I've got more than these clients, but out of all my clients, I chose 5 and I asked them, can I tell your story? Because it fit perfectly with all these different fears. Fear of abandonment, fear of unworthiness, fear of being unpurposeful, fear of, so all these fears, and 2 of the fears are mine.
Okay.
So 7 key fears, 5 of those fears are from other people who I have worked with, and now they're absolutely fine. And 2 fears are 2 stories of my own with regards to 2 fears.
Okay.
So fear is not something that we can be free of, for the rest of our lives. But we can overcome fear with courage. Once we make friends with fear. So once you know that you're scared of X, and once you accept it, then you can work on overcoming that by acting in courage. So the opposite of fear is not fearlessness. The opposite of fear is courage. Everybody is scared. When people go to war, when people are going to, jump from a plane, whether you pay $100 to do bungee jumping or skydiving. Before that, you paid for it, you want to do it. But before that, what is happening? You're scared.
Yes.
But once you jump, you make friends with that fear. That fear and you become one. Then you have courage. Then you open your eyes and you're looking, wow, look at this. So that's what I mean. We can never eliminate fear, but we make friends with fear by understanding what is my fear, and then we act in spite of that fear because we have the courage to act.
Great. I think I'm going to read this book because...
Yeah, I'll send you a copy, Priya, as a gift. I'll send you a copy, but it's also on Amazon. But I'll send you a copy.
I'm waiting for it.
Yes, I'll send you a copy.
And I would love to read because हर इंसान में कोई ना कोई fear होता ही होता है.
Absolutely.
Maybe वो उसको accept अभी कर ले या बाद में कर ले, and we need to work on this fear. अगर मुझे अंधेरे से डर लगता है तो I should start working in the dark. So we should start working on our fears, and I think this book will help me to understand what exactly fear I'm having and how to work on that and how to show the courage. So I think I'm definitely going to read it, and thank you.
And there are tips in the book, Priya. So after each chapter, there is tips in the book as to how to deal with this fear. So I tell the story. And then after that, there are tips as to if you have this fear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So solutions are also there.
Solutions are also there.
Okay.
Otherwise, it becomes just like a storybook. So I wanted to give people solutions also.
Great. I'm waiting for it. And also, one thing more about Avril, that she's been a refugee in the holy dharma. So Avril, please tell your experience on this. Kya soch ke you went over there and all those things. I want to listen from your mouth. Though I know a little bit story, but I want you to explain all the things to the audience, because मैं कितनी बार भी सुनूं ना, मुझे होता है मुझे दोबारा सुनना है. तो just tell me. I just love that experience because वो enlightenment बहुत ही स्पेशल एंड वो हर किसी के अंदर नहीं आती. सो प्लीज एक्सप्लेन दैट वो कैसे हुआ एंड हाउ यू वर्क विद ऑल दोस थिंग्स.
Okay, thank you, Priya. So I formally converted to Buddhism in 2009. I was born a Roman Catholic before that, but I never practiced my faith. I always loved Jesus. I used to go to church, but I never went on Sundays specifically. I was very attracted to certain saints. I always was very close to infant Jesus, but I never practiced my faith, as a, jo riti rivaj hai, jo, certain things are expected. I never did those. But when my father was diagnosed with cancer in 2009, I began doing a lot of healing work. I'd already become a pranic healer. So I was already doing a lot of work with people, and I couldn't sing anymore. So I had to shift back from Bombay to Bangalore because my parents lived in Bangalore. That's where I am now. I'm in Bangalore. But in show business, you have to be in Bombay. So I had to pack up my things and come back to Bangalore. And I was doing an energy healing. I was doing a pranic healing for a particular lady. And in her house, there was a big... in Tibetan Buddhism, they paint with gold and with different colors, and those paintings are called tankhas. And there was a big tankha of this beautiful deity with 1,000 arms, and in each arm there was an eye, and in each arm he was holding something that would help people, some tool, some implement to help people.
Okay.
And he had 4 faces facing in the 4 directions: north, south, east, west. But the demeanor of this deity was so loving, so bright that it was calling me, like something was calling me, it was literally saying, come to me, come to me. And so I went close and I asked this lady, I said, who is this? What is this? And she said, this is the Buddha of compassion. He is called Avalokiteshvara in Sanskrit, or Chenrezig in Tibetan. And the living emanation of this deity is His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
Okay.
So the living emanation of the Buddha of compassion is His Holiness the Dalai Lama. If you see the Dalai Lama, his face is always compassionate, always radiant, always loving. He doesn't judge people. And that's my introduction into Buddhism. I got attracted to Buddhism. And then I realized that later on I realized that how the universe is so synchronistic, because there's no mistakes or accidents in the universe. Everything is synchronistic. Even an accident is not an accident. There is a cause and a condition for the accident to happen. Because the universe is not stupid. The universe is divine intelligence. So years later, when I had to take a root guru, when I formally converted, I was in this temple in South India, in a very famous temple, and I was going around the temple because how you go around the stupa, around the temple, because it's a holy object. So you gain a lot of merit. So I was doing my mala and I was going around, and I could hear this voice, because I also sometimes, because I'm an empath, so I'm very intuitive. I get like downloads of information, or I hear something coming to me. So I was hearing this voice. You have to become my bhakt. You have to become my disciple. You have to become my disciple. And the voice was not very. It was not a very soft voice. It was loud. It was like commanding, like very very heavy, big booming voice. So I got a little scared. So I ran to my friend and I said, and this force, this spirit, told me his name. And I went running to my friend and I said, this same lady in whose house I saw the painting. And I said, you know what? This is really freaking me out, because this thing is going on calling me to the temple. And she's saying, oh my God, that's Guru Rinpoche, and he took, Lord Padmasambhava, and he took Buddhism from India to Tibet 400 years ago. So I was like, are you serious? She's saying, yeah. So I then took him as my root guru.
Okay.
So I still have, sometimes he speaks to me. I can, sometimes when I'm dealing with clients for energy healing, if I ask him, he tells me things. So it's a connection that I have with the spirit world. Okay. And he told me that I should do this. But the beauty of this is that pranic healing, which I studied as my first certification in 2005, the pranic healing system and the energy system and the chakra system comes from Lord Padmasambhava.
Okay.
It comes from Lord Padmasambhava because he formed that structure of pranic healing. And he also has a vajra. A vajra is a tantric tool, which we a vajra. And Grandmaster used to use a tool called the Vajra, and I used to keep asking people, what is that? What is that? And they said, no, it's a tantric tool. We don't talk about it. We don't know and all that. And then I got initiated into Tantra by His Holiness, and I began following this particular guru. And then there is another Buddha called the Medicine Buddha, who is a blue deity. He's made out of lapis lazuli. Mm-hmm. And he is also used as a healing deity by pranic healing. So if you look at any pranic healing poster, you'll see a blue deity on the top, and that is the Medicine Buddha. So everything came together for me. So the universe was guiding me on a path to come together. Mindfulness was first taught by the Buddha, Satipanya. Sati is awareness. Satipanya is the path of mindfulness. So can you see in my life, everything was destined to come in a particular way. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm truly happy, because I never ever fought it. I trusted myself, I trusted my conviction, and I just went full speed ahead. I never had a plan B. Even now, there's no plan B for me. Agar plan A hai, agar nahi hai, to nahi hai. I don't have any plan B. So that's what it is. So I've taken refuge, formally. So how, you become a Hindu formally, you get baptized as a Christian. So now I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Sangha are the followers of the Buddha. So you need support system. You can't do anything in life alone. Yes. People say, I will do it alone. You can't do it alone. You need support, whether it's divine support, whether it's people on this earth, whether it's spirit support, universe support, you need support. A plant can't grow on its own. A plant needs soil, water, air. It needs love. My uncle used to have plants. He used to talk to the plants. They respond to love. So how can you do it alone?
Mm-hmm. True.
So the Sangha is always there to support.
I think the best thing कि जो आपने इतना टाइम लेकर सीखा, वो मैं 5 or 6 minutes में जान पा रही हूँ, and I think that's a great thing. And apart from that, it shows that जैसे अगर भगवान एक दरवाजा बंद करता है तो 10 खोल देता है. So I think the same works for you when you were not happy and facing all those worldly problems. तो जब आप गए, God wants you to go over there and to understand what exactly this universe means, what exactly it holds, and after getting all those things, teachings from your guru, now you are helping the world, and I think that's a great thing. Even I closely follow Mahatma Buddha because when I listen to his stories from my mom, dad, because actually though we are Hindus, but हमारे घर पे सभी क्या चलता है. Sometimes they tell me Sikh stories, sometimes they tell me Hindu stories, sometimes Buddha story and all those things. So my mom also tell me various stories कि कैसे Mahatma Buddha was born in rich family and he left everything, and उनका बुद्धा नाम कैसे बना, and उनकी enlightenment में कितना टाइम लगा, and all those things, and वो आपने सब कुछ पास में से देखा है. And I think you are a very blessed child. You are a very blessed child of God, that he gave you this opportunity and you are helping other people as well, and I think that's a great part. So Avril, that's all from my side. So
thank you so much.
Do you have any questions for me, or we can wrap up?
Oh, I have a question for you as to what inspired you to start this talk show.
So basically, we all know the crimes in India, obviously in world also, against women. कभी न्यूज़पेपर ओपन होता है तो पहले तो यही होता है कि 2 साल 3 साल की बच्ची के साथ हो गया, एंड देन कपड़े उसने ऐसे पहने थे, एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स. एंड पर्सनली आई बिलीव दैट कि we are not made for this. We are the utmost beautiful creature of the God. जो हमारे वेद है, हमारे बाइबल है, हमारे ग्रंथ है, उसमें लिखा हुआ है that humans एक बहुत ही beautiful creation है भगवान की. And क्यों beautiful creation है? क्योंकि हमारे पास एक special power है. बाकी जो creatures है वो कोई बोल नहीं सकता, कोई समझ नहीं सकता, but हम सब कुछ कर सकते हैं. तो हमें स्पेशल क्रिएशन तो भगवान ने इस कारण तो बनाया नहीं कि हम क्राइम्स करें, हम किसी को हर्ट करें या हम कुछ गलत करें. तो ये तो हमारा एजेंडा है नहीं, भगवान ने इसलिए तो बनाया नहीं हमें. तो what taught me to start this कि okay, let's start inspiring, let's start a movement. Maybe मैं ना कर पाऊँ, but in the end मुझे regret नहीं होगा कि मैंने try नहीं किया. And secondly, I feel that कि हमारी जो हिंदी भाषा है ना, वो कहीं ना कहीं गुम हो रही है. हम सब वेस्टर्न कल्चर को अडॉप्ट करें. दो आई डोंट हैव एनी issues with Western culture, any other culture, or against any language. But I believe जो हमारी संस्कृत है, जो हमें ज्ञान हमारे संतों से मिला है, हमें अपने गुरु से मिला है एशियन टाइम में, हमें उसको लॉस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए कहीं ना कहीं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसे हम Jan 1 को हैप्पी न्यू ईयर डे मनाते हैं, बट उस दिन डार्केस्ट नाइट होती है. बट हमारे संस्कृत के अकॉर्डिंगली 1 अप्रैल को हमारा था, और उस वक्त स्प्रिंग होती है, हर तरफ फूल खिले होते हैं, प्यार होता है नेचर में. एंड जो हमारे एशियन में संत थे, जैसे एटॉमिक बॉम्ब है, उसका भगवत गीता में पहले से ही लिखा हुआ था कि वो एक्चुअली है क्या. वो ना उस टाइम पे वो कुछ मंत्र बोलते थे, तभी उनके पास वो अस्त्र आते थे. एंड आज भी ऐसे ही होता है, कुछ कोड वर्ड्स यूज करते हैं. सो हमारे पास ऑलरेडी सब कुछ हमारे ज्ञान में, ग्रंथ में है. इफ वी टॉक अबाउट एरोप्लेन्स, तो वो ऑलरेडी रावण बना चुका था जब उसने सीता माँ का हरण किया था. सो वी हैव एवरीथिंग इन आवर ग्रंथ, इन आवर वेद, बट स्टिल वी आर गोइंग फॉर वेस्टर्न कल्चर, ये सोच के कि उन्होंने इस चीज को बनाया है. अब जो जर्मनी है, वो हमारे ग्रंथों में से ही क्रिएशन, इनोवेशन कर रहा है. सो व्हाट आई मेंट टू से, दे आर बेसिकली द फर्स्ट रीजन इज कि भगवान ने हमें इस चीज के लिए नहीं बनाया कि हम दूसरों को हर्ट करें, जहाँ ये जो उसकी क्रिएशन है उनको सेक्सुअली हरास करें या उनको दुख पहुंचाएं. सेकेंडली, हम अपना कल्चर कहीं ना कहीं भूल रहे हैं. एंड आई थिंक वी शुड कम बैक टू आवर कल्चर. दो हमें सारी चीजों को, सबको प्यार देना चाहिए, हर भाषा को प्यार देना चाहिए, बट हमें खुद की मातृभाषा नहीं भूलनी चाहिए. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मॉर्निंग में गुड मॉर्निंग बोलते हैं सबको, बट मेनली गुड मॉर्निंग इसलिए था कि कुछ देश ऐसे हैं जिनके सूरज बहुत टाइम बाद राइज करता है, तो वो बोलते थे गुड मॉर्निंग कि आज सुबह हुई है. बट हमारे यहाँ पे फॉर्चुनेटली सूरज हर दिन आता है. तो दीज आर द स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स जो हमें समझने की जरूरत है, हमारी कमिंग जनरेशन को समझने की जरूरत है. एंड थर्डली, लाइक कि जो आज साइंटिस्ट है, हमें वो कोई क्रिएशन करने से पहले ये नहीं सोचते कि इसका फ्यूचर में क्या असर होगा. लाइक यू कैन सी रशिया एंड यूक्रेन थिंग्स. अब एटॉमिक बॉम्ब तब भी था, आज भी साइंटिस्ट ने बनाया है, वो और भी क्रिएशंस कर रहे हैं, बट दे आर नॉट थिंकिंग ये फ्यूचर में कैसे अफेक्ट हो सकता है, ये किन किन को अफेक्ट कर सकता है, इसका कोज क्या है, ये कितने लोगों को खत्म कर सकता है. एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स आई थिंक वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. एंड फोर्थ थिंग, आई बिलीव दैट हम भगवान की बनाई ही क्रिएशंस को खत्म कर रहे हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई यूजली से दिस, जो काऊ होती है, हम उसको गौ माता कहते हैं, वो हमारी माँ है, बट हम कुछ फ्रेम लेने के लिए हम उसको ही आज मार रहे हैं. जब हम कृष्णा जी को ऐसे सिर झुकाते हैं, तो पहले गांव के पास से सिर झुकता है, फिर कृष्णा जी के फीट पे जाता है. तो आई बिलीव हम बहुत गलत कर रहे हैं एज अ ह्यूमन. हमें भगवान ने इन चीजों के लिए नहीं बनाया था, हमारा कोई और पर्पस था लाइफ का, बट हम कहीं और जा रहे हैं. अब हम पैसों के पीछे भाग रहे हैं. अब गौतम बुद्धा थे, उनके पास तो सब कुछ था, वो बहुत ऐशो आराम की जिंदगी जी सकते थे, बट नहीं, उन्होंने वो सब कुछ त्याग कर वो इनलाइटमेंट की तरफ गए. एंड फिर वो घर घर चलकर लोगों से गुरु दक्षिणा लेते थे, पैसे लेते थे. एंड फिर वो हर किसी को समझाते थे. अगर वो चाहते तो वो महल के अंदर रहकर भी ये सब कुछ कर सकते थे, बट उन्होंने वो नहीं किया. उन्होंने खुद सेक्रीफाइस किया, खुद को पेन दी, और फिर जाकर उन्होंने दूसरों को समझाया. तो आई थिंक दीज आर द स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स विच वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इंस्टेड ऑफ इग्नोरिंग दीज थिंग्स. तो ये छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं जो मुझे इंस्पायर करती रहती हैं ये करने के लिए.
I'm stunned. I'm very, very honored, that we are talking, because for a person who's still in her 20s, I think, you are an inspiration, because I completely agree with you on everything that you've said. I often tell people that, the West has taken everything from us and has repackaged, remarketed it, and is making millions.
Yes.
And everybody is moving towards Eastern philosophy. सब लोग योगा सीखने के लिए, बुद्धिज्म सीखने के लिए, माइंडफुलनेस सीखने के लिए सब लोग यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, और हम लोग पागल की तरह वहां पे भाग रहे हैं. उनको मालूम है कि उनकी जिंदगी में कुछ खुशी नहीं है, कुछ वजूद नहीं है उनकी जिंदगी में, और वो लोग यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, और हम लोग पागल की तरह टिकट खरीद के वहां पे जा रहे हैं, कोक पीने के लिए, पिज्जा खाने के लिए, ऐशो आराम करने के लिए. और उसमें कुछ ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं करना चाहिए. हर चीज में कंट्रोल होनी चाहिए, हर चीज में हद होनी चाहिए. आपका your line of control और my line of control will be different. आपका लिमिट मेरा लिमिट में डिफरेंस होना चाहिए, लेकिन हम लोग को अपनी परंपरा कभी नहीं भूलनी चाहिए, अपनी जो संस्कृति है कभी नहीं भूलनी चाहिए. So like you said, right, Nalanda University was the biggest university. We had astronomers, Vasudeva. Yes. We had people who had seen stars. They knew about the cycles of the moon. Yes. They knew everything. Shanti Shankara Kirti, Shanti Deva, all these, Vasubandhu. Yes. The biggest mathematicians, even before the Greeks, even before the Aztecs, around the same time as the Inca tribe, right? Inca people in South America. And we knew everything, but then we had an invasion of the Muslims, and the Muslims burnt everything. I think it was one of those people from the Turks. I think the Turkish, I'm not too sure, but one of those Muslim invasions happened, and everything was burnt. The entire library of Nalanda was burnt, and whatever was found, it was transcribed again and written. But our Vedas, our Upanishads, our holy scriptures, the 80 canons of Pali taught by Lord Buddha, all these, if you look at the information in it, you'll never get that information anywhere. True. No Harvard scientist, no Yale scientist, nothing. Now His Holiness has started a foundation where scientists from Harvard, people who have won Nobel laureate prizes, are talking with Buddhists and understanding how come in India you all knew all this when we are just discovering it now. Ayurveda, I follow Ayurvedic lifestyle. The Ayurvedic lifestyle, your body can heal itself in 3 months. Yes. I was suffering from so many ailments before. Everybody told me, take this tablet, take this steroid, I said nothing. I will just do Ayurveda. I will just do yoga. I had so many problems after COVID. The vaccine affected me negatively. I had so many problems. I almost died twice. I had to have, angiogram and so many things. Everybody told me, be on this heart medication, take this tablet. I said, no, I will only do Ayurveda. I will only do yoga. And today I'm still here. Yes. And my life is not perfect, but it is becoming better and better and better every day, because I just follow the laws of the universe and what the scriptures have taught us. Mahasiddhas have taught us. I don't need to go to anybody else to understand who am I. I know who I am. If I work within my principles of myself, I can be healed. So I'm so honored to talk to you. I wish you all the best, Priya. Whatever I can do to help you, anytime you need any help, please let me know, because I wish that this particular talk show reaches millions of people. I wish that you become extremely influential in society to help people, and I will always be there if you need my help. So many, many blessings of Lord Buddha and of all the great masters too. Many blessings.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. I am very grateful, that I talked to you and I came to know about your experience and I learned something new today. So I think I made my day today. I done something better from yesterday.
Thank you. Me too. I was so happy to do this for you. It's so hot here and, I still haven't had lunch, but I said, no, I'm going to do this with Priya, because last time, we had a small technical difficulty, and I want to enrich people's lives, and I want to also let them know that there is a young, vivacious, intelligent girl who's taking action every single day and trying to make the world a better place, and that girl is you.
Thank you so much. I think beauty, कहते हैं ना कि जो beauty है वो it lies in beloved. So I think आप भी खुद इतने वो हो प्यारे and ambitious and passionate person, इसलिए आपको मैं लग गई हूँ. Otherwise I'm not doing that much.
No. You never say that. Okay. The other thing is, never ever take away from what you're doing, because the universe listens always. So you must admit, I am doing good work. I will be famous. I will be influential. I will do it. I will make a difference in this life. Never ever take away from your beauty, from your talent, from your hard work. Never say that. So, always acknowledge who you are, and the universe will give you more power.
Okay, great. So thank you so much, Avril. So thank you so much, Avril. And I'm doing this, and tomorrow I will do much better.
Yes, definitely. Me too. Tomorrow I will also do much better.
That tomorrow we both will do much better, and one day we will reach to our goals and we will achieve our goals, whatever we want in our life. So I wish you all the best for your life and
Thank you.
more power to you.
Thank you so much. You take care of yourself, and to all the viewers who are watching, I just wanted to say one more thing. I also have a meditation challenge. It's a live meditation challenge for 30 days. I'm encouraging people to do fun, small meditations because meditation changed my life. So if you're interested, you can always just contact Priya and she'll let me know. I also have a form that you can fill out. You'll get all the recordings for the meditation if you can't attend it live. But it's going to be 12 meditations in the month of May during 30 days. And it's called the 30-day online Happy Warrior Challenge. Because we all have to be warriors in our lives, but we can be happy warriors, we can be spiritual warriors, and we can make our lives better and the lives of everybody else better. So from my heart to yours, everybody, Atma Namaste. Take care of yourselves and the blessings of all the Buddhas and lots of metta to each and every one of you. Stay blessed.
Thank you so much, Avril, and thank you guys for watching this video. See you in next video, and tab tak don't forget to smile.